Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Earlier in previous video, we saw how to install AEM locally with both author and publish instance. In this video, I'll walk you through the overview of AEM along with important screens which we need to take care while building our project. So once you log in into AEM, you'll land on the AEM Start Screen, which is very important area for creating and managing content. This whole screen will give access to multiple sections like sites, assets, forms, and other tools that are used to build and configure content of your project. On the left hand side, you can see two icons. First is for navigation, and second is for tools, which contains several administrative and configurations options that we'll discuss later on. We'll just first focus on first icon, which is of navigation. For now, from here we can create, manage websites, projects, assets, forms, and many other elements that are essential for content creation in AEM. One of the most important section is assets, which is also known to be Digital Asset Manager, or DAM we can say. It is used to store, manage, and organize digital files like images, videos, PDFs, and other documents. Instead of keeping files on a local system, everything is centrally managed here. Another section is of forms, which is used to create, manage digital forms such as registration forms, application forms, or feedback forms. So these are the things. Also, there are other tools which we will use for other different things. For now, let's move on to the next screen. So there is another important screen called Apache Web Console, and we will go to that by simply edit this URL and we'll just write it down, system and then console. Yes. So as you can see, this screen that you are seeing right now is the AEM Web Console bundle screen, and it is powered by Apache Felix, which is an open source OSGi framework. You can see this frameworks. Even though we can access it from AEM, this console is not built only for AEM. It's a generic OSGi management console that Adobe uses internally for AEM. Here, each and every functionality which you can see is of AEM runs as a bundle, which is basically a Java module. These bundles work together to keep the AEM system running properly in the background. And the most important thing which you can notice on this screen is the bundle status. In a healthy AEM instance, most of the bundles should be in an active state. If any bundle is inactive or shows an error, it can directly impact to AEM features like page rendering, components, or workflows. So that's why developers often come on this screen first when something is not working as expected. So this console is mainly used for monitoring and troubleshooting purposes. It should only be handled by developers or administrators because any incorrect changes here can simply affect the stability of the entire AEM system. So now let's see another screen which we will go by simply writing localhost and then after CRXDE. So yeah, now on the screen you can see CRXDE Lite, which is the internal repository browser and editor in AEM. It is mainly used by AEM developers to view and manage the content stored inside the AEM. This is whole structure which is where the content is being stored. So AEM stores everything like pages, components, templates, configurations, and even permissions inside JCR repository. and CRX Lite allows us to explore that repositories. On the left hand side, you can clearly see that there are the folder structures such as apps, beans, configuration, content, etc. and home, GCS, system, libs. These are all the folder structure which are very important in real AEM projects. So the content structure, let's see the content folder. These usually contains website pages and while apps here, yeah, while apps contains custom project codes like components and templates. When we click to any node, these are called nodes. When we click to any node, we can see at the bottom that it includes values like name, type, value, projected, mandatory, multiple, autocorrect. These are the properties for a particular node. So CRXDE Lite also provides an editor where developers can create or modify files like JSPs, XMLs, dialogues, and various other configurations. So this whole tool is very powerful because it should be used carefully because any incorrect changes here can directly affect how AEM actually works. So that's why CRXDE Elite is not meant for content authors. It is strictly for developers and administrators. So now the last screen which I am going to show you in today's video is for Package Manager. So let's first simply open screen of Package Manager by simply writing Packmgr. Yeah, now on the screen you can see the Package Manager in AEM. This is very important tool used to import, export and manage packages inside Adobe Experience Manager. A package in AEM is basically a zip file that can contain code, configuration and or all of them together. It is mostly used by developers and administrators, especially during deployments or migrations. From this screen, we can see that we can upload package, install it or delete it, and also download for backup purposes because packages are commonly used to move content or code from one environment to another. For example, from local to dev to QA, or QA to production, just like this process. So each package also shows like package name, version, group, last modified date, each and every detail of a particular package, which helps us to understand what the package contains, actual content of the package. So just like another and other admin tools, any wrong package installation can impact the whole system. So this whole screen is particularly should be handled very carefully. So in short, Package Manager is the deployment and content transfer tool of AEM used heavily in real-world AEM projects. And that's it. If this video helps you, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much.